Alex and welcome to Cooking with M&S episode 3. Today we're going to be making M&S tortilla wraps with homemade guacamole and breaded cod bites. Secondly, we're going to be making lemon sole fillets with homemade chunky chips and mushy peas. And finally, we're going to be making M&S meringues with clotted cream ice cream and raspberry dessert sauce. Let's get cooking. So for our first recipe, we're going to make M&S tortilla wraps with a homemade guacamole and breaded cod bites. I'm going to start by cutting out my avocados and peeling them. Break them up, take off the skin, put them in chunks into your bowl. So to keep my avocado nice and green, I'm going to squeeze fresh lime. This also adds authentic flavor. 1 red onion. We'll chop them into cubes like we did with the onion. Chili, take out the seeds. You can alternatively use cayenne pepper. Half a teaspoon coriander powder, half a teaspoon cumin, creme fraiche, you could use sour cream, and we need to mash that all together. Ideally you use a potato masher. So with your potato masher, crush it up until you still have a bit of the chunk of the tomato and the guacamole, until we get the right consistency. I'm going to transfer it to a more presentable bowl. Sprinkle some smoked paprika, pour over the olive oil, garnish with a slice of lime and a few leaves of coriander. So here's our guacamole, which I'll set aside until we're ready to use on our tortilla wraps. M&S cod fillet bites into preheated oven. Spread guacamole onto M&S tortilla wraps. Some mixed leaves. Remove cod bites from oven and spread evenly. A couple of chopped cherry tomatoes. M&S wasabi mayo. Fold your M&S wraps, bringing in the sides, and place on a hot griddle pan for half a minute on each side. Place on a chopping board, cut in half, plate and serve immediately. There's your M&S tortilla wraps with guacamole and M&S cod fillet bites. Our second recipe, using M&S ingredients, is M&S breaded lemon sole with mushy peas and chunky chips. I'll start by making the mushy peas. 500 grams of petit pois. Turn on the heat. Add half your butter and 50 milliliters of water. Cook these for about 15 minutes until soft. I'm going to add the rest of my butter, in other words another tablespoon, some lemon juice, and I'm going to tear up some mint leaves for flavor. With a potato masher, crush them until you reach your desired consistency, incorporating the butter so they're nice and smooth. So my mushy peas are ready. I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to start the next component of this recipe, which is the fish and the chips. I have M&S breaded sole fillets, which I've taken out of the freezer, and I'm going to put onto a preheated oven tray straight into the oven. These take approximately 20 minutes. Chop your potatoes, place in hot oil. These will take about the same amount of time as the lemon sole. Plate the mushy peas. Once the M&S lemon sole fillets are cooked and golden brown, remove from the oven and plate. Add your chips, drain them well, a spoon of M&S tartar sauce, and serve. So there's your M&S lemon sole with homemade chips and mushy peas. So finally, as a dessert, we're making M&S meringues with Cornish clotted cream ice cream and a raspberry sauce. You've got your meringue nests, an ice cream scoop in hot water, allows me to scoop a nice round ball. Raspberry dessert sauce. Garnish with mint. And serve immediately. So that brings us to the end of another episode of Cooking with M&S. Today we made homemade guacamole, which you can serve with tortilla chips, which you can also get from M&S. We used the guacamole in the M&S tortilla wraps, which we filled with M&S cod fillet bites. Then we made lemon sole fillets with mushy peas and homemade chips. And finally, as a dessert, we made M&S meringues with M&S clotted cream ice cream and M&S raspberry dessert sauce. All recipes can be found in Taste magazine. You can buy all ingredients from M&S and Winedrop.com. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on another episode of Cooking with M&S.